Hello students, welcome back. We are going to start with the second video. The chapter is the same, Jeannie's's amber beads. We have had the explanation of the first page. We have gone through that. Now we are going to start with the explanation of second page. So let's start that. Yes. So when an amber bead was rubbed, it gave off a fragrance, a good smell, and it could attract things like a magnet. So this was the speciality of the amber beads. It is given here. Then if you are going to rub that bead, it will give off a fragrance, a good smell will come out of that, and it would also attract things just like magnet. So this was the speciality. Jeannie's beads had all these properties. Besides these, the beads were wonderful and lovely as well. So these are the speciality of amber beads. What are the two specialities? One, it gave off a fragrance. Another, that they attract the things like a magnet. So Jeannie's beads were also having all those things, but besides that, there was something more in those beads which Jeannie was having, that they were wonderful and lovely also. Inside one of her beads was a delicate bit of ferny moss. So what is moss? It is a small flowerless plant that grows on wet surface. So what was there? A bit of ferny moss. A small ferny moss was there. Some part of that flower was also there. In a globe of yellow light, as if it were in the sunlight. In another was a tiny fly. So you can see that, as you might have seen in the picture also, you can see normal amber beads, they are not like that. They are simple, plain yellow brown. But here you can see each and every amber bead is having something. Some beads are having a insects, and some beads are having flowers, plants, petals, leaves, all these things. So this is what it is written here, that as one was having a delicate bit of ferny moss, another was having a tiny fly. His little wings spread out and raised for flight, as if that tiny fly is about to fly. It was kept in such condition as if the tiny fly was about to fly or to take a flight. One bead held 2 pine needles. So not only those things, but pine needles were also there, lying across each other. In another, there was a tiny, beautiful acorn cup. So what does it mean to say? That each and every bead, it was beautiful because it was carrying something inside it. May it be a fly, may it be pine needles or a ferny moss, but some or other thing was there inside each and every bead. A bee was lodged in another bead. Even a bee was also there in another bead, which looked like frozen honey. And how it was looking? It was looking like frozen honey. Some beads had golden beetles in them, and in some beads there were golden beetles. Beetles, I'm sure you might have seen. So there were even golden beetles. The beads were also so beautiful that Jeannie spent a lot of time just admiring them. Admiring means praising them. That Jeannie kept on praising her own beads because they were so beautiful. She liked them very much. Now, how do you think did little Scotch Jeannie come into possession of such a treasure? Now they wanted you to understand or to think how she might have got this treasure. There's something, because how was Jeannie? We have already come to know that she was poor. She was not rich enough. Then such a poor girl who lives in a hut and eats only soup and bread, from where has she got such precious stones or such precious necklace, beads? From where? So this is what he wanted to No. So okay, now we'll continue the rest in our next video.